Hey guys, what's going on? It's Low Flow Nose back at you with another tech take, and today we are taking a look at the LZSIG Ball Isolation Microphone cover. Now, depending on who you are, this could be a game changer. Why? Well, because probably two main things, the price and also the size. Maybe you're not a person who can actually have a vocal booth right now at this moment, or maybe your closet isn't big enough to actually do recordings like podcasts or voiceovers, and you just got to work with what you have, like a bedroom or spare office, right? Something like this could be very invaluable for you because it helps cancel and isolate sounds away from your microphone. So today in this video, we're going to do a quick, let me give you a quick overlook of this ball isolation foam. We're going to put it on top of this professional microphone, and we'll do several different tests using this ball isolation throughout my house and maybe some other places as well. But let me give you a quick look. As you can see, it's kind of like a octagonal shape. You have your spot here for your microphone. You can just unplug that so you can slide it in there. You have the windscreen here, so of course it's protecting from plosives. We can pop that off, and you see the space here that you have for your microphone. Now, sliding this onto your microphone, depending on your microphone, it's super simple. We'll take the bottom plug part first. I'll go ahead and slide it over the microphone. Once I have that firmly secured on the neck of the microphone, I'll go ahead and just slide this on top of the microphone. And adjusting it so the whole of the foam is covered up and sealed, so we're not getting any kind of noise bleed from the bottom. And you can see right here automatically what it sounds like. Now, you've already had a test of what it sounded like when we were doing the beginning. Now you should start hearing something different. Let me put the windscreen in front of this. Here you go. Here you go. Now, as far as my environment, my office, what do I have going on right now? Well, my AC is kind of buzzing right now. It just rained, so there's kind of like cars driving by on wet cement or wet concrete, asphalt, or whatever. And of course, the AC is blowing on top of it right there. So you now have a bit of a difference. We're going to go through the different tests. I definitely recommend you going back and forth between the A and the B to see the difference. Definitely put some headphones on so you can hear the difference. But let's go to our next test. All right, so now we're inside of my bathroom, which is obviously not the best place to record anything because everything's reflecting all over the place. Let's add the ball isolation to see what kind of improvement or change that we'll get from this. And this is what the LZSIG ball isolation sounds like inside of the bathroom. I can still hear the reflection, obviously, but I'm really looking forward to see the difference that we get from this. Now, before we move on to our next test, I want to kind of like temper your expectations. If the microphone's going to pick it up, it's going to pick it up. What this does is give you the best opportunity to isolate sounds from going directly into the head of the microphone. So it's offering protection around it, bottom and on top of it, but of course you still need a place for the voice to actually get through. Next spot. So now into my living room, which is a bit open and wider and taller space. Again, my voice is bouncing off all over the place. I've recorded some videos from here before. And yeah, while it wasn't the best treated place, I do have carpet on the floor. You could definitely hear my voice reverbing everywhere. So I really have to do some extra work to kind of tame that. Now, let's bring the microphone ball isolation to the party. And here we go, fully set up. Is there a difference between the two? I really hope so, because this could be an option to solve my reverberation problems within my living room space if I choose to record from there. Obviously, I'd have to find a way to kind of bring the microphone out of sight, but let's go to our next test. All right, so now we're bringing out to a little more of an extreme condition, my backyard. Not really sure why you want to record in your backyard, but this is what it sounds like with the microphone not treated with anything in my backyard. Wind's blowing, trees are ruffling. And yeah, so let's bring this on top of it now. I think what you're going to notice from this ball isolation shield is that it's going to remove a lot of the ambient sounds, or the slight sounds that might actually get in and kind of like disrupt a signal. Obviously, if a truck's driving by, the microphone's going to pick it up. But those little things that are happening in the background, it's going to do a better job of canceling or isolating those things away from the microphone. Next pick. Okay, so final test, and probably what I believe is probably the best option for good sounding audio environment is your car. You wouldn't believe it. It does a great job of keeping noise from the outside, getting inside, and now, of course, you're kind of benefiting that from the inside. But this is what it sounds like just the microphone. Let's bring on the noise cancel. Let's bring on the ball isolation. And this is the LZSIG Ball Isolation mounted on the microphone inside of the car. I'm going to go back inside. I'm going to take a close listen to the before and afters, the A and Bs, and I'll come right back at you with my final thoughts. So stick around. Okay, so my final thoughts are probably going to be the last test at the same time because there's yard work being done across the street, and also the fans on my computer, they are blaring right now because I was just previewing the video from earlier, so I can give you my final thoughts. Now, you may have noticed throughout this entire demonstration that the ball isolation shield, it gets in the way. It's just, let's call it a feature or a benefit of this product. You just got to live with it. If you're planning on being on camera, probably not so much. But again, if it's for voice acting, podcasting, things where it just needs your voice and your focus is just to get good sound, well then it covering your face is not going to be a big deal. Now, as far as the quality of this, as far as it doing its job, I was surprised, but not surprised. Like I mentioned earlier, it's not going to remove or isolate or cancel loud sounds, right? If someone's banging dishes in the background, if a loud truck is running by, if it's loud enough for the microphone to pick it up, it'll pick it up. Nothing's really blocking it because we just have a windshield in the front. So have your expectations tempered on that. Did I notice a reducedness in reflection of sounds getting to it, or those sounds were maybe a little muffled or reduced? Yes, absolutely. Does it do the job of this? No, but in an untreated environment, does it help? I would say the final word, yes, it does help at a very affordable price. All right, guys, that's my thoughts on the LZSIG Isolation Ball Shield. Really hope this video helped you out. As always, I'll leave links in the description down below so you can pick up your own isolation ball shield. Hey guys, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on future videos. Hit that like button if you like what's going on here, and also ding that notification so you can be notified for future videos as well. All right, I'll see you next one. Take care. Bye.